one of the original definitions in the term, the word Moor, says that what makes one a Moor is basically the lifestyle and principles and science that one applies to their life. It's, living by the four principles of love, truth, peace, and freedom. And if you don't live by those four principles, you'll be pursued by the fifth, which is justice. Moors and Muslims in the West is like red. A Muslim and a Muslim is not the same thing. A Muslim basically adheres to the science of the universe and the teachings, and that given certain periods and time frames in history, depending on the time frame, the language, any individual that possesses melatonin will be referred to as a Moor. Moor does not mean black. Okay? Black is a description. At certain times that was used to describe the individuals according to the language and the time. So, black is a description or an adjective that was used at certain times to describe pigmentations of individuals. Moor does not mean black, and black is an adjective to. Okay? Black is a description. Moor does not mean black. Moor does not mean black. The term Moor, M-O-O-R, and also M-U-U-R and M-U-R-S. Moor does not mean black. The original man and woman of the universe and of the planet. The term Moor, M-O-O-R, and also M-U-U-R and M-U-R-S. Moor does not mean black. With the term black derives from bleach, which means to bleach, to whiten, or also to shine. Moor does not mean black. The term, or the word Moor, one of the original meanings of the word Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates, and also the Navi. Now, we just saw a movie that came out called Avatar, and these people, these 8-foot individuals in the movie who possess melatonin, colored blue, and had all the characteristics of the original man and woman of the earth. They were called the Navi. And that word Navi also derives from navigator. Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates. The term is not restricted or confined to the earthly realm. In fact, it refers to those luminaries of free spirits that charted and navigated, traveled the galaxies. And you can find the word Moor in the Hebrew language is Mayar, and that's M-A-O-R. And if you refer to, I'll give a reference of Genesis 1, verse 14. That word is Mayar, and that also describes, it means light or those holding the light, and that's referring to spiritual entities. And the term also derives from Mars. Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates. As Moors, as navigators, you were all over the planet. You understand that you didn't come here on no damn ship. Mayars, Moors. Now, getting into the word bleach or to brighten, also shiny, those that shine or those that are anointed with melanin. And, dealing with the science of melanin, which I had mentioned before, any individual that possesses melanin can be classified as a Moor. Maybe not an active Moor, but they can be classified as a Moor. We have to understand, too, as well, that that term does not deal with any specific religion or spirituality of an individual. Okay, we're dealing with pedigree, referring to melatonin, referring to what we were before we possessed these bodies.
For press use only.
Mayar,
Grand Records.
Moors. We have various words that were used to describe us. This is not the only one, but this is, in fact, one of the oldest, because it actually leaves the planet. It goes back to the universe. So I want to be clear that this is not the only term that we are known by, but it encompasses a whole lot, and it references the science of melanin. Melanin is a fundamental unit of the universe and exists in 4 forms: cosmic, planetary, the plant kingdom, chlorophyll, and the animal kingdom. Melanin is dark because the chemical structure allows no energy to escape, making melanin the super absorber of energy and light. Melanin is found in almost every organ of the body and is necessary in order for the brain and nerves to operate, the eyes to see, and cells to reproduce. Melanin can rearrange its chemical structure to absorb all energy across the radiant energy spectrum, i.e. sunlight, listen to this, X-rays, music, sound, radar, radio waves. The science of melanin. The science of melanin. Melanin is a fundamental unit of the universe and exists, referring to melatonin, referring to what we were before we possessed these bodies. Mayars, Moors. Okay, we're dealing with pedigree, the original man and woman of the universe and of the planet. The term is not restricted or confined to the earthly realm. Okay, we're dealing with pedigree, the science of melanin. Okay, we're dealing with pedigree, the original man and woman of the universe and of the planet. The science of melanin. The science of melanin. Melanin is a fundamental unit of the universe and exists, referring to melatonin, referring to what we were before we possessed these bodies. Mayars, Moors. Melanin itself, on a philosophical plane, is a chemical biological door which through the life force of spirituality passes in moving from the spirit to the material realms. Okay, the word more. When you pronounce the word more, okay, listen to the vibration and the frequency. More. If you were to meditate, you know, or if you were to chant, the vibration of the word more means you're bringing your lips together and you're causing a frequency to come out. More. So the pronunciation of words have frequencies. Before we spoke with languages, there's a lot of people that get into Kemetic science and the writings in hieroglyphics, which means holy writings. But they get into writings a lot without understanding that before we had to use languages and words, we spoke with telepathy. We spoke with vibration. That's why melanated individuals love music. We love music. We some dancing sons of bitches. We love music.
Press use only.
Yeah.
Baby brand
The science of melanin. And we're dealing with pedigree, the original man and woman of the universe and of the planet. The science of melanin. Initially we spoke with frequencies and vibrations. So when you would say the word mu, that's a frequency and a vibration that you're pushing out. Even if you say the word mu or the word nu. Dealing with the science of mu is going way back to the ancients. They put frequencies and vibrations in certain words. So you couldn't get away from that. You couldn't get away from the frequencies and the vibrations, the positive frequencies, the negative frequencies, or the neutral frequencies. When you talk about the word black, see you're pushing it out, or Negro, or African American. You know what I mean? You're pushing things out, which is taking something from you, going back to the positive and the negative frequencies of words and languages. Another meaning of the word more as well is the word more is well documented in ancient Sumer, which is Zuma, Uma, once again dealing with the word more, Atlantis, and also Lemuria, basically another section that sank into the ocean. And the word more also derives from Moab, Mo meaning water, Ab meaning heart, also referring to the people with deep feelings. And in the Bible, Ruth is called the Moabites. But the people with deep feelings, once again, goes into melatonin and just being able to tap into what's going on around you. Sometimes you often wonder how individuals could do such wicked things on the planet. And that goes back to that melatonin in Moab. The people with the deep feelings, we feel deeper. You know, we feel deeper. We're in tune, especially when you're conscious. You become conscious, you feel deeper. Moor does not mean black. And the term Moor, M-O-O-R, and also M-U-R and M-U-R-S. Moor does not mean black. Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates. Mayars, Moors. Again, goes into melatonin and just being able to tap into what's going on around. Mayars, Moors. Again, goes into melatonin and just being able to tap into what's going on around. The term is not restricted or confined to the earthly realm. Okay, we're dealing with pedigree, the science of melanin. Okay, we're dealing with pedigree, to the original man and woman of the universe and of the planet. The science of melanin. The science of melanin. Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates. As Moors, as navigators, you were all over the planet. You understand that you didn't come here on no damn ship. To the original man and woman of the universe and of the planet. And, the term Moor, M-O-O-R, and also M-U-U-R and M-U-R-S. Moor does not mean black. Moor does not mean black. Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates. Mayards. Moor. Again, goes into melatonin and just being able to tap into what's going on around. The word Moor also derives from Moab. Mo meaning water, Ab meaning heart. And in the Bible, Ruth is called the Moabites. Mayards. Moors. With the word Moor. Atlantis. And also Lemuria. Moor is navigator. It means one who navigates. As Moors, as navigators, you were all over the planet. You understand that you didn't come here on no damn ship.